Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Cookies. My name is Lindsay, and you just happened chanced onto one of the best shows ever. It's about positivity, leadership, life, tangents, how to be better in this somewhat negative world. So, today's show is sponsored by Social Media Torch. We help companies operate in their sweet spot by creating content on purpose and for purpose. Learn more at www.socialmediatorch.com. Good morning, Nick.
Good morning. Like that is a tagline for Social Media Torch from this point forward. Right as soon as you said it, I loved it.
Tingles.
Creating content,
You got tingles?
creating content on purpose for a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for joining us on Facebook and You of the Tube. What? Yep, we're in both places today. So we're gonna say hi to everyone. And if you're listening on our podcast, thank you guys for joining us. Come over to YouTube, come over to Facebook. That way we can interact with you as an audience, because that is where we get to have all these interruptions.
And you can see some of my crazy faces that I make at Nick,
A lot of the crazy faces.
he says some crazy things.
A lot of the crazy
That
of the
deserve
faces.
some crazy faces.
And you want to know what? Everyone says TGIM, but I'm also a man of the day. So today is TGIF. Why? I love Fridays.
Why?
I love Fridays.
Why?
Because tomorrow is men's Bible study.
That's why you love Fridays.
Here we go. You ready? Ready? Look. Men's Bible study. There you go. Right there. Gotta go this way a little bit. There we go. Right? Whoever goes to our church knows exactly what that's about. Let me do a little split screen action real quick. Pull you in. There we go. So good morning, you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. We have things to talk about today.
Good morning, Angelina. Thank you so much.
Good morning,
I'm working
Angelina.
on it.
Good
better.
morning, Angelina. There you go. So let's talk about the conversation about nod.
Yes.
Nod.
Get a nod.
Get a nod. Get a nod today. Nod. What I said yesterday was it's gonna be a Nick on demand. I want you to send me over 5 things that you want spoken over your life. Okay, so five key words like positive, strength, strong, like something positive words, right? And so, case in point, over my girls, I say strong, brave, kind, successful, beautiful, and wise. Okay, those are 6 words that I speak.
Can you hear? Is there something playing?
There was.
Okay.
I just muted
hear
it.
in my ears.
It was
and
just
it sounds
muted.
Weird. Okay.
So strong, brave, kind, successful, beautiful, and wise. Right. Those are the 6 things I speak over my girls every day. Right. So it was good morning. Good morning, Vicky. Right? You like that? There you go. He's noticing the T-shirt. Yeah. Good morning, Rosalie. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining us this beautiful morning.
So those are the 5 things.
Those are the 6 things I speak over my girls every day.
And yesterday we were talking about, if you're not ready to be able to speak positivity over yourself, because your own voice is the most influential in your mind. If you're not ready to do that to yourself in the mirror, ask Nick and he'll create a nod. What's a nod?
It's a Nick on demand. Anytime you need a positive word, go hit play and I will speak into your life. I love it. I thought it was a great idea. But so yes, Rosalie's She Time is tonight. And I believe Lindsay's going. I know Amber's going.
Yes.
So is Angelina going? I don't see
Yes.
Angelina going. She didn't say she's going.
Of course she's going.
Well, I don't see it in the comments, so I don't know.
Yep.
So
She's going.
I know that I'm showing up at 9:30 tonight to reset the auditorium from She Time to
So as soon as
financial
your wife
leaders.
leaves to come home,
Yes.
you're leaving to go back.
Yes, serving the house. So we're talking about nods, right? So I said, great. What are the 5 things that you want spoken over your life? 5 positive things you want spoken over your life.
Yep.
And you said, Nick, yeah, good morning, sweet wife. Good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning online. You said I might need to reword it a little bit. So go.
Yes. Well, okay. So people that
Are not in our sphere of influence.
don't talk like that. I'm just saying they don't talk like that.
They don't talk like that.
They don't talk like that. Means. They don't know what that means. So yesterday during the show, you said it in a way that I was like, oh, that'll resonate with people. And you said, what are 5 things that you wish people would say about you?
Oh, that's
or
good.
to you.
Right?
Like, as a compliment. What are 5 compliments that you wish people would give you?
What are 5 words I love that. 5 compliments, 5 words, 5 phrases. What is some positive that would just help you start your day just moving in the right direction? What is some positive that would just, when you have a bad meeting or you have a bad engagement or you just someone spoke some negative over you, I'm going to play some Nod. Nick on demand. He's going to get me right. We're going to get rolling forward again.
Right. It just kind of reset your mind. Like, when you do something and you don't think it gets noticed and then somebody compliments you on it and you're like, oh, like, thank you. Like, I really do work hard at that. And I do try, or I do, it just is like that little boost of, thank you.
Right.
I appreciate that. That's what a nod is going to do.
That's what a
for
nod
you.
is. Yeah. I'm really excited about doing this. I'm really excited about doing this. Why are people calling me from Dallas?
I know.
That's just not very nice right now. Like they should know that I'm on a show right now. They should just know.
Yeah.
You know what's great? So yesterday during our episode, one of the ladies that I was at the marketing happy hour with, she watched our show yesterday.
She did.
And she was
That's
like,
so cool.
Y'all are great.
Aww.
Like I will absolutely show you the text message when we get done.
That is so kind. Thank you for
she's a marketing creative.
watching.
And she's like, I loved your show. So just, you want, and here we go. I don't say that to give myself a pat on the back. I say that to say, that's why we enjoy doing this show. It brings some positive into people's lives. It drops some knowledge into people's lives. And we get to interact with all these people in the comments who we absolutely love and adore.
Absolutely. So if you're not in the comments, because you're listening on a podcast, come join us on Facebook and YouTube.
There you go. And I will actually...
Facebook and YouTube. just FYI.
I will actually update the links within the podcast publish to make sure to include this.
Okay, so
marketing
question.
happy hour, yes. Oh, on that marketing happy hour, do you want to tell
Marketing
the audience?
happy hour.
Do you want to tell the audience about what we discussed
I don't
that
know.
we're going to do in June?
Discuss?
That we're going to do in June?
Oh, we can totally.
Do you want to drop that now?
We can totally do that.
You want to do that now?
Yes.
Okay, you ready,
Yes.
Rosalie? It's kind of your fault this happened.
I'm so glad Thomas is watching.
Thomas? Oh! Thomas has joined. Good morning, Cassie. Good morning.
Coney and
Good morning. I
and
came
Coney
across a
and
new
Coney.
to me
I
word.
can't even say that word, Cassie.
Yeah, Cassie, what does that word
How do you
mean?
say that?
The words for praise for someone else. Oh, I'm gonna have to Google that. Okay, so hold on. Before we go hop into Cassie's comment, I need you to tell Thomas what we're gonna do. what are we gonna do, Lindsay?
So it's official. We are setting the date for our first, what are we calling it? Like, I know what we're calling it, but like a little coffee and cookies get together in-person event. If you are in the DFW area or want to travel to the DFW area, we would love to have you join us.
Specifically, you're gonna need to come to Frisco.
Frisco,
You need to come to Frisco. Why?
Because we're going to go. Are we going to drop the place too? Like all of the details right now?
So one, we're gonna have it where?
We're going to have it at Pizzeria Testa.
We're gonna have a pizzeria
And we're going to call it...
Go ahead.
Cappuccinos and Cannolis. That's what they offer. And we got to give all that props to Thomas.
Yes, because he's the one that came up with the CNC. Cappuccinos and Cannolis, we were like... Because we were thinking like we could do coffee and cookies at Pizzeria, but they don't serve cookies. They do serve cannolis.
Yeah. So we're gonna, and we actually went there for your birthday dinner.
We did.
Yeah, and we had amazing cappuccinos.
We did.
So
it's just gonna
fits.
become a thing. It's gonna be a thing now. So Thomas gets all of the credit. All of the credit for that for that name. And please understand, Thomas. When you're ready to start your coffee and cannoli show, we still want you to start the show,
out.
right? No. We'll still name that our little get together. But Thomas needs to have a show. That man has so much great experience. I know.
I don't even know Thomas that well. Otherwise, I know him through the comments. That's it. But I would watch your show.
Right. So we're actually going to set a date on this, and you guys will get invited if you're watching the show. You guys we'll make sure to drop the invite in, and it's going to be just kind of like a come and go. Like we're going to be there for like an hour and a half. come join. I say an hour and a half. Lord knows I'll probably get
probably gonna
talking
be
to someone
longer.
that will be like 3 hours later, right? Why? Because the people that I have in my life are just amazing people, and I love talking to them. So, and listening. I love listening to them too.
We're gonna do it after dinner time.
Yes, we're definitely
Yes.
going to do it after dinner.
Yeah,
we're
we
not
don't
going to
want
do
to
it
hit the
during
rush
dinner.
because it was like a 2-hour wait for dinner. It was crazy.
And you want to know what? And Rosalie, I'm so glad you introduced us to the owner, because that one, that we had a great dessert on that, right? But two, that's kind of what solidified. That's kind of what solidified us going to that location. So it's just wins all the way around.
Yes.
Wins all the way around. And you want to know what? If you're like, Nick, I want to come out, but I don't drink coffee. It's a pizza place. Like, there's all kinds of other things
Their
that you can eat.
appetizers were delicious.
Oh
Their
my
pizza
goodness.
was delicious.
Yes. And they have all kinds of adult beverages. I can join by video. Thomas, absolutely. Thomas, if you have an iPhone, I will FaceTime you. Or if you don't, we'll use Facebook Messenger, because you can do a video chat on Facebook Messenger, and you can come join us.
I love that
I will
idea.
even bring a tripod so I can set you up. And
Like
you,
a real person.
But here we go. Here we go. You gotta have you have to have some kind of a coffee, right? And yes, I will make sure that you get to join us live. Absolutely. Absolutely. So
Sounds like a great
that
idea.
is the big news on that. I am so excited because that's already happening within the next month.
Yes.
Right, Rosalie? Their cappuccino was so good.
So actually, we have it planned for in the next 3 weeks.
We
I
do.
think, right?
We do. Yes, we do.
So
Yep, it's going to be greatness. So you guys will get more details on that. But it's TGIF. It's Friday. Let's hop into the topics of today.
Yes.
Are you ready, Lindsay? Take it off.
go.
Go.
wait, wasn't ready.
These were your topics.
No, these were of course. Yes, I'll claim them.
They're so good. You were going to try to pass it back. You're
I'm
just like, no.
I'll claim them, yeah.
All right, to the topics.
So, I think we're just going to wrap up this week. So, this whole week, we've been talking about our past. Nick's been probing our brains with these questions about, like, when did you first start working? All these things. If you want to go back and review those episodes, really, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
check
Monday.
'em out.
Monday, if you just want to laugh. Like, go to Monday if you just want to just laugh. Thomas got his big 3 done. Oh, bro, you might have
That's
me beat.
awesome. That's awesome. So let's wrap this up. How do we take what we've learned about our past and make it better for our future? What are you putting into your life right now so that you're better? Nick,
What
you got?
are you changing in your life right now so it's better? Right?
Changing,
Putting in. So
taking
here,
out. Sometimes you need to remove stuff.
so for me, it's understanding sleep.
Ooh,
Okay. I love getting 8 hours of sleep. I do.
I love getting 10.
But you want to know what? Eric Thomas, Dr. Billy Allsbrooks, even Jordan Peterson is like, no, like you can run very efficiently on 6. And in doing that, over the course of a week, you get 14 hours back. And that's 14 hours to spend with your family. That's 14 hours to spend on work. That's 14 hours to invest in yourself. And that's really resonated with me. Go ahead.
There are studies out there that show that getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep, though, does help with a healthy weight balance. So just keep that in mind.
Sure.
Like, if you can consistently get 7 to 8 hours of sleep, it actually helps your body know how to reset its like metabolism and stuff.
Yeah, for that. So for that, I've actually, yeah.
I'm just saying, if that's a goal that somebody has, you might not want to jump it down to 6 hours. You might want to stay around 7.
Well, and at the end of the day, it's what are you comfortable running on, right? Like, I enjoyed getting up this morning and just laying there for a minute and just praying. Like, I got up just an extra 30 minutes early. It wasn't a massive jump, but just instead of it being, about 6, I went, okay, let's pull it back to 5:30, and then I'll pull it back to 5, because that's honestly, when I was waking up at 5 o'clock every morning, that was my sweet spot.
Was it?
Like, I was
funny.
very energized, very ready to go. And it was amazing what I was able to get done in the morning before the rest of the household got up. And now, and for those of you who don't know, we have number 4 on the way. I have a feeling that my mornings are about to get a lot more intense because more of me taking care of the older kids is just going to come into play.
Yep.
It just is.
Yep.
Like Amber and I were already having that conversation yesterday about, okay, when number 4 comes along, I'm going to be like, I'm going to have to practice like doing ponytails again and maybe the full on of getting the girls ready because Amber's going to have another little Amber's going to have 2 little tinies
Yes.
to take care of in the morning.
It's going to be like what? 2 under 2?
It's going to be 2 on 2.
Oh man.
Yep. It's really going to be like 3 on 1. Yes, because I mean when this first baby comes into this world, I mean that baby's going to need all of Amber's attention. All of Amber's attention.
Nick, you're getting outnumbered here.
I've been outnumbered. I have been outnumbered. Outnumbered is not anything I'm new to. I'm just adding another one to the other side.
Yep. Get one on your shoulders and one in each arm. It's great.
There you go. And you want to know what my little London leader, I call her Little London Leader. My little L3. Like she's gonna have to step up. She got to have all the attention, and now she's learning how to share it. And it's just, I'm going on a tangent real quick.
Yeah.
What are things that I'm putting into my life to be better? Okay.
So,
1, I actually filled out the time. So I'm getting about 5 o'clock. I know my day. I know what's scheduled.
Good.
Okay.
So there's a difference between just filling it out and actually sticking to it. That takes self-discipline.
Oh, girl, yes.
I am working on that because Dustin and I had a conversation about this last night. He's like, well, what are you reading in your Bible? I'm like, well, kind of whatever comes up on my 5-minute app, like my 5-minute Bible app in the morning. He's like, oh, well, do you want to, you can get up with me and we can read them together. And I'm like, yeah, I've tried that. I fall asleep when I'm laying in bed reading my Bible. That doesn't work for me.
Right.
He's like, oh, you can sit up. And I'm like, yeah, that doesn't work either. He's like, you can pace and I'll read it out loud. I'm like, that might work. So he's like, we'll try it tomorrow. And so both of our alarms go off at the same time. The next thing I know, it's 6 o'clock for me and he's walking out with his backpack into the kitchen. I'm like, I guess I missed today.
I guess I missed
this
today.
is not good.
So here we go, right? Like people talk about, you need to wake up and do something you don't want to do. No, I want to wake up and do something I do want to do.
Because that makes you want to get up.
I want to get up.
Yeah.
Like I understand the grind mentality. I get it. But I want an espresso machine in my kitchen. Why? Because that will get me up.
Get you out of bed.
I get to get up and have an espresso the first thing in the morning. Yes, please. Not a coffee. Coffee's just too much. Give me the caffeine.
Just give me the shot.
Just give me the shot. And after that, I'm golden. Like, let's roll. Right? It's so funny. Like, I get it. I understand it and I understand the mentality of it. But if I get up and I do something I want to do first, now I'll do something I don't want to do. Now I'll go hit the gym. Now I'll go take a cold shower. Now I'll go for a walk. Right? But let me enjoy my morning.
All right. Okay. So I hit one of my big 3 goals this week.
You hit one of them?
Well, 2 of them.
Oh, 2 of them.
I'm at 2 right now. I'm working on finishing up my 3rd one today. But I worked out 3 times this week, which I have not done in maybe years.
In many years.
Maybe years. It might have been years. Yeah. So like so I have back issues, y'all. Welcome to my life. I have back issues from when I was a child. So it's chronic stuff that I'm dealing with. And that can be a story for another time, but
that is a story for another time.
It is. So working out 3 times a week is a big deal for me because I usually hurt myself. So my working out is more of like stretching, rolling out on my foam roller, using my giant yoga ball. Yes. 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 That's
purposely putting yourself in pain.
Yes. That's painful for me. But I've been doing like So I can't do regular crunches or abs or sit-ups because of my back. So I've been doing inverted crunches with my yoga ball.
Which helps your back.
Which helps my back.
Okay.
Growing my back, like strengthening my back and my core. So trying to figure this out, right?
Yep.
But I'm standing, I'm holding myself in like a plank position with my arms. And then I have my feet on top of my yoga ball and I crunch into, like, I pull it up into a crunch.
Yeah.
It's painful, like, not painful. It's painful for me because I haven't worked out in years.
Yep. You are breaking all kinds of things going on.
But what I'm noticing is my shoulders are really sore from holding myself up like this.
Look at you get your workouts in. Look at you get your workouts in. Good. It's so important. It's, you know, I cannot stress. I love the fact that you're not trying to go, great, I'm going to work out daily, right? It was like, no, I'm going to start taking one step moving forward.
Yes.
One step moving forward. Now,
and it's not even, I'm going to work out for an hour. No, I'm going to do 2 or 3 sets of this.
2 or 3 sets. There you go.
I'm going to ease myself into this because I don't want to be hurt. I don't want to get hurt.
Well, it's not only that. Like, again, you wake up and you do something you don't want to do. I understand that mindset, but you want to what? I want to get up and do something I want to do. When you work out, if you jump in and you get so sore that you go from not working out to a hard workout and you're sore for the next 3 to 5 days.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what was the point? Like,
because you can't build that muscle if you wait 3 to 5 days until you're not feeling hurt.
And what it is, it's your body getting rid of a lot of that lactic acid. That's the soreness, but you don't want to go back. Like, there's no desire. I don't like being in pain, right? And I think there's a balance there.
Yep.
I listen to a lot of motivational speakers, and I love a lot of what they say. But there comes a point where you have to understand that people want to enjoy their lives as much as they want. People want to enjoy their life as much as they want to be motivated. I don't always want to be motivated to do something I don't want to do.
Yes. And that's my struggle with self-discipline is why do I have to push myself to do something I don't want to do? Why can't I enjoy what I want to do? That's where my struggle, we were talking about our struggles yesterday of, you know, what's holding you back. And mine's internal of that YOLO versus self-discipline. Where's the balance? How do you find that balance between YOLO and self-discipline?
Well, let's take this a step further.
Okay.
Maybe the issue is, and if you guys are watching right now and you guys are watching this live, please let me know in the comments about this thought. Are we so focused on the grind and doing things we don't want to do that we don't take the time to figure out what can I do that I'm actually going to enjoy that's going to produce the same results?
Like for me, instead of doing a whole bunch of other activities, I'm doing these inverted crunches that don't hurt my back and they don't cause me pain. And it's causing me to actually enjoy work with a grain of salt. It's causing me to enjoy working out. So I'm like, oh, I like that. I like feeling like I worked out without being in that so much pain that I can't move.
Right?
Yeah.
But so that is the perfect example about what I'm talking about. We focus on, I don't want to do this instead of going, I can get the same result by doing it this way. Right? Take this outside of your workouts. Put this into your work. Put this into your family. Put this into your spiritual walk. Nick, I really am not ready to read a New King James Version Bible. Right? But there's other versions. Hey, I'm really not comfortable, being on my phone to read the Bible because maybe you have the Bible app, right?
Right.
Great, then go pull out take something that you don't want to do, and how do you start to pivot it, right? So you would actually enjoy that. Like for me, what did I do? Being on the elliptical or being on a treadmill, mind numbing. Mind numbing.
You don't enjoy that?
I don't enjoy it. So what I did is I put my gaming console and a big screen TV in front of my elliptical, and when I play video games, I'm on that elliptical.
So you have to be on the elliptical
I have to.
in order to play your video
yes.
game. Man.
Yes.
That's like
for me to play my
torture.
It is. It is. For me to play my video games, I have to be exercising. Okay? And then what do? Is I've gotten so good where I can crush an hour and a half. Now I'm putting a weighted vest on while I do it. So I'm incrementally making it harder, and then I'll increase the elevation and do some other things. But what I'm doing is I figured out a way of making it fun, so I'm not just sitting there dreading the hour and a half that I'm on a treadmill.
And it takes so much longer. Have you ever noticed? My son actually, he's like, Mom, did you ever notice how when I look at the clock, it takes longer for it to turn to the next minute? And I was like, you must have a superpower.
Well, no, it's very true. Whenever you're doing something you don't want to do, it always takes longer. When I am writing or speaking or getting on camera with y'all, right? When I'm doing this, time flies.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, take me out of that. Ask me to go create a design.
You're like, has it been an hour?
And
no? 5 minutes? Man.
I will sit there and I will make it as pretty as Nick can make it pretty. Okay? And the clock will not move. The clock will not move, and I will take it. I'm not operating in my 1%. I'm just not.
Some people are like that too.
That's good, Matt.
Yeah. So Matt is talking about how he doesn't like to be on a treadmill, but he'll run outside and he can go longer distances than when he's on a treadmill.
There you go. Right.
So,
but that's it, right? Maybe you're not a runner. Okay. You're like, oh, I don't like running, but I know I need to do cardio. Great.
That's me.
There's an elliptical. There's this like, there's so many things. There's so many things to do. Step one. Well, here, let's break this down to steps. What is something that you can put in your life so that it's better, right? That was the original question. 1.
Yep.
Step 2.
Put in, take out, add to.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Change, all those things.
So what are you changing in your life that's going to make it better? Okay. If it immediately had a negative connotation on it, the change, the direction, the pivot. Okay, you haven't.
I love this word pivot.
I know, right? The pivot, right? If it has a negative connotation on it, how do you make it a positive connotation? How do you take that negative feeling when you're like, oh, I got to work out, right? It's just because working out is just an easy one, right? And how do you turn that into a positive?
So actually, I can't think of the author, but the book Atomic Habits. I can't think of who wrote it.
Great book.
It's a great book, but he talks about this and how you actually like create a chart and you write down every little habit that you make. I know that was such an integrator thing, but you write down every habit that you have or want to have, and you either rate it as a positive, a neutral, or a negative.
That's good. That actually was leading into my third point was how are you going to measure it? And you beat me to it.
Did.
I'm so
you take anything
ready?
that is
So proud of you.
Ready?
High five.
So you take any of those negatives and he calls it stacking habits, where you take something like you don't like working out. Well, so what's your reward? What's your positive reward?
Just watch it on the free.
What's your positive reward for completing that negative habit? That like you don't want to do it kind of habit.
To start to reinforce a positive on it.
Yep.
Yes, Dad. That is absolutely correct for you.
I love billiards. That's a fun game. So much math, geometry.
You called it billiards.
Well, it's called billiards. Did you know that?
Oh, right, Matt? Matt's very sad he can't come out with gifts. That would be... So I've noticed that when we do... No. After it's a video, you can. Not while it's live.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's sad.
You and
I feel like people have done that.
You're gonna... there's a... You and I are able to do more things than what the audience can on Facebook because it's our show. Wow. Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, thank you guys for joining us today and listening to our dialogue and interacting with us on Facebook and YouTube. We love you guys. You guys know that. The best part is it's the weekend. So a lot of the audience we interact with, we're going to get to see this weekend.
Yay.
Right? And then when we have our coffee and cannolis event,
Cappuccinos and
cannolis. You know,
it's coffee and cookies, caps and cannolis.
Caps and cannolis. Oh my goodness. You know, we're going to get to spend more time with these people. And I love that. I love the fact that we get to spend time with our audience. Mm-hmm. So thank you guys for joining us. It's TGIF. It's Friday. I challenge you to do one thing. Take 2 minutes and say a prayer today. Take 2 minutes and say a prayer of positive over your own life. Not pray for someone else. Mm-hmm. Pray some positive over your own life.
And I challenge you to say it out loud.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yep. See y'all tonight. Matt, are you serving? I guess Matt's serving tonight. And yes, I will see you tomorrow morning. Because tonight's is a ladies event. So I'm kind of wondering why Matt's going to be there unless he's serving. I hope he's serving.
In the area, come to Elevate Life Church. We're going to have sheet time. We're going to have, I can't think of her name.
It's okay.
Yeah, we're going to have some great speakers. You should come out. It starts at 6. Doors open at 6.
And you're going to want to get there early because there's a shop and swag and T-shirts and all kinds of fun stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay, so yes, Matt is serving tonight. That's awesome. Good job, Matt, for serving tonight. So, hey, we love you guys. Make sure that you have your big 3 done, okay? And if you have some time, go ahead and start planning out next week's big 3, okay? Whether it's business, personal, or physical, just something in there. 3 things that are going to help propel your life forward.
Yes.
Okay. Know that we're praying over you. That's how we know by you guys being in the comments and liking the videos. That's how we know that you're here and we can pray positive over you, which is very, very, very important. You want as many people praying positive over you as you can. Mm-hmm. So you got 2 more, just FYI, okay?
So if after your 2-minute prayer for yourself, if you want to, send some love our way, we would totally accept that.
We would, yes, absolutely. Hey, and if you want to nod, just send me over the 5 things that you want, that you wish someone would just tell you daily. Yep. Just 5 things that you want someone to tell you daily. I will make that audio clip and I'll send it to you. But know that you guys are loved and we love having you guys join us here on the show. It's TGIF. It's Friday. Make sure that you
rise up
and crush it.
Bye y'all.